I don't want to talk superfluous noise. There's a lot of superfluous noise in the media, and they'll talk about anything. Now, the Nori and AM Coast to Coast, that's a good program. They cover the gamut. I narrow it down a little bit. I'm kind of like that, but I don't just take anybody. I want to vet it in truth, because that's my thing, and tie it to ancient documents of old, whether it be the writings, the Tanakh, or any of the maybe Aramaic writings, Greek, and look at the history that is out there. They have found many things in the world and in the United States today that are located in many areas which have vast amounts of information and digs that they are digging and finding these ancient structures that are huge and bodies that are huge that they dig up from these ruins. In the United States, they've had pyramids. In China, they have pyramids. In South America, they have pyramids. In Bulgaria, they have discovered pyramids that are much larger than those in the Giza area. So all of these things tied together, and they've also found glassine-style pyramids that glow in the seas, in the Caribbean. So we have many things to look at that I haven't touched on yet, and that I will be looking at. And how does this tie to Obama? And well, it's more than Obama. It's the world leaders at large. There's a group which is tied. One girl in my post on Heart Talk has tied all the presidents but one to one king, King John, in England. How interesting is that? And one 12-year-old girl drew it and brought it all together. Well, what does that have to do with governments today? A lot. Because if you remember the royal rule, royals rule. That's one of the rules. And you always hear the golden rule. Who has the gold makes the rules. And you hear that a lot. But in reality, look at the gold standard and the price of gold. And they set prices based on the system they have created, which keeps us all locked in. That's interesting, isn't it? We're a big warehouse here, and you're given a warehouse number. It's called a Social Security number. And you're paying taxes for the corporation of America into the Federal Reserve, which pays the royal families in Great Britain, because this was a company that established the states and everything for profit, way back in the day. And they rebelled against that corporation, and there was a lot of monies exchanged on this, and so we were making reparations. We didn't really win our independence. We just actually separated into a kind of like a stepchild. So there's more interesting things to say on that when we talk about the economics of the United States and the world, that they're bringing into one economic global community. And we'll talk more about that in the New World Order. What is it, and does it exist? Is it just a big conspiracy hoax, or is it real? But we see it being spoken all around us, don't we? I'm Walter Bradley. This is Heart Talk, coming from Berkeley. Join us on February 17th, that's Sunday, and we can talk more about these issues and the economics of the world order.